everyone. This is Samiel Carolina on another courageous conversation space, and this time from Oslo at the WIN conference where I'm taking part of. And in the corridors of this conference, I just came across this beautiful sister, Clare Dubois. Thank you, Claire, for taking the time of having this conversation with me and with all of us. Claire is a social entrepreneur and inspirational speaker who goes around the globe saying that it's tree time. Claire has years and years of experience, and she really goes around mobilizing women to expand their consciousness, come back to their bodies, and especially reconnect to our beautiful Mother Earth. And she is a woman on a mission, right? So I want you, Claire, to share with us what's your next mission, big mission. She's taking a quantum leap. And I would like you to introduce us to first Three Sisters, but also your upcoming campaign.
Thank you. So it's a pleasure to meet everybody here. And this was such a glorious coincidence to bump into each other again. I fell in love with this woman about 3 years ago. I think it must have been something like that.
Yeah, or 2 years ago,
in Geneva. And thought, gosh, we've got to work together. We've got to work together. And then the first day at this conference, there she is standing there in the room staring at me. It's like, wow, it's going to happen.
Yes.
So the reason I really want to work with her is because she is an embodiment of the fearless, fierce depths of wild river that runs through woman when woman is untapped and undammed, essentially. And that's what my life is also given to, the undamming of the feminine on all levels. Like, what does it mean when we are deconditioned or rewilded, when we give ourselves back to ourselves? And because I think with our conditioning, we have moved so far away from our natural state of connected receptivity to life. And as women, that is what our role is. Our role is to be able to listen profoundly to the rhythms and flows of life so that we can actually respond as a species in a way that brings strength to the whole ecosystem of which we are a part. We're not superior, we're a part. And that's what Tree Sisters is for. Tree Sisters is essentially a global women's movement designed to call women back into our power so that we can give our gifts on behalf of life. Because, we are not really satisfied, I don't believe, to leave a dying world to our children. And the fact that we are right now is because we are conditioned away from who we really are. And the moment you start to feel that fierce feminine connection to life, it's not appropriate. We can't actually do it. And so how do we unleash ourselves back into action? That's what I am trying to find out, and that's what you're all about. And so it's really important that we gather to hold hands on the journey back through our whatever it is that's repressed us and unleash ourselves into the fullness that we are. And our symbol for that is everybody giving back to life through reallocating funds for trees. So essentially, Tree Sisters is it's a tree with two limbs. It's feminine empowerment and tropical reforestation. So it's a practical, measurable, on the ground expression of generosity on behalf of life. Last year, we did our first major tree campaign, and in 5 weeks, we grew to be able to be now planting 1 million trees, over 1 million trees a year, across Madagascar and India and Brazil and Kenya. This year,
yes,
sigh, collapse.
Oh well,
am I completely mad?
We can do it.
This year, we were toying with the idea of going to 1 million trees a month, because we were going to do 1 million trees a month, 1 million trees a week, 1 million trees a day, and then 1 billion trees a year. And the team was starting to get a bit freaked out by the scale of that. So I thought, okay, if in doubt, just go big all the way. So we're going straight for the 1 billion trees a year.
Okay, perfect.
which I have no idea how long that's going to take us.
Hmm.
You know, I would really like to see whether we can do it in 3 years. That means calling in another 2 million
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
But Tree Sisters, you know, we're about normalizing ecological restoration. I won't be satisfied until every single person on this planet has made ecological restoration fundamental to their lives.
Mm. Yeah.
And there's a lot more than 2 million of us. So
Yeah,
we
certainly.
could reforest the tropics tomorrow if we wanted to.
Yeah.
We just have
Yeah.
to choose.
Exactly. It's all about choices. Yeah. Yeah. And sustainability and ecological planet and living is not separate. It's actually the same, right? So yeah. Mm. Wonderful. You are on a mission, and I'm fully supporting you.
Thank you.
Okay? Yes.
So I will just say it's treesisters.org, www.treesisters.org. And the new campaign launches on the 19th of October. And we want everybody to come to this virtual event, which is called A Call to Dream. And what we're doing this year, which is completely different, Tree Sisters operates in this thing of how do we create a balance between masculine and feminine? How do we create a balance between inner and outer? So we're actually running an inner campaign. So it's a 7-week journey starting with a call to dream. And the call to dream is actually the moment at which we are sort of invoking these following 6 weeks of journeying around an internal framework of ourselves that is based in sacred geometry, which is absolutely beautiful. And the weeks that we will be doing each week will be called Reveal, Embrace, Embody, Activate, Shine, and Belong. And it's a flow based on 5-element acupuncture, and it's brilliant. It's not my idea. This was, you know, Tree Sisters was given to me in a car crash, and everything has happened has been given to me ever since. And so there's an invitation to come on an inner journey that is to literally activate your life force on behalf of life. And it starts with a call to dream, and that is on the 19th of October. So if you come to billiontrees.me, www.billiontrees.me, you'll find that you can just click there and register, and then we'll be able to send you all the details, let you know when the events are happening. We've got interviews, we've got global meditations every week, there's tools and practices, and you can come on this journey. It's like we're all starting together to see what can we accomplish, how far can we get.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we do this together.
Together, has to be
Absolutely.
together.
Yeah, it has to be. Wonderful. Okay, so everyone is invited. Join us and join Claire, and for all of us, we do this for all of us. Excellent, wonderful. Thank you so much, Claire.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, thank you. See you on the next courageous conversation.